right, I think we're ready to go. Let's keep this thing on because it is hot out today. So guys, here today I got a 2015 Audi A4. Let's do a quick walk around. This is a B8.5 generation, so it ran from 2013 up to 2016. This comes with a, open up the hood here, 2-liter inline-4 engine that produced about 220 horsepower and is paired to a 6-speed automatic. So you see here, plenty of room, easy to work on engine. So like I said, about these German cars that don't have the big engines in the front here, definitely not challenging to work on. Easier, little easier to work on than, let's say, an S4. This is the S-Line package. To be honest, not really sure what that includes. Maybe some aesthetics, maybe the black, maybe the little black on the grill. Maybe that's about it. I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know. Maybe the black fins right there. That's probably what makes it an S-Line package. Trunk, not that big. Maybe two bodies in there. All right, so we try the back seat here. I am 5'11" 3/4, or say 6 foot. Much legroom I have. Can fit like my hand between it. It's not too bad. Wouldn't want to be here for too long of a road trip. Headroom, plenty. And yeah, it's not bad back here, not bad. It's my brother's car. He's got some stuff. It's all right though. We're good. Let's get out here. Easy to get out. You come in to drive. Got that lovely annoying little thing there. And yeah, it is very hot outside. Talking about like 97 probably after humidity, because it is Wisconsin, so that's all we get. As you can see here, we do got blind spot on this. So here, the blind spot's right here, lights up orange. It's very dim. It is a very dim light, so you might not catch it all that well. Got the moon roof. That is a very bright sun up there. To control that, push up, just like kind of vent it, and you can do, and then it's basically a turn dial. So little more, a little bit more, and a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and we're finally open, all the way open, and it's kind of turned all the way back to close it. So honestly, I like it. It's not bad. It's a very nice sunshade thing, sunroof opener. What I don't like is, like, so we got all black right here. I think it was very tan. You get a tan mirror. It's very odd, but it will do. So like I said, this is inline 4 220 and a 6-speed auto, which I believe is a ZF. Do not quote me on that, but I think it might be a ZF transmission. You got your media controls right here, so you can go to the car, vehicle settings. You got all this. Got driver's assist, so speed warning. Don't know why anybody will have that on. And then we got parking aid and all the other. So let's make our way out here. I gotta say, for almost a 10-year-old car now, that's crazy to say about a 2015. These are buttery smooth. Like the handling, obviously get some little bit of body roll, and these are, it's a quattro system. You're gonna have understeer, but overall it's very smooth. Handle is really good for just a base model entry luxury sedan. It is very good, very comfortable to drive, very smooth to drive. If you were to compare this to my Fusion I have, blows it out of the water. I am not joking, it blows it out of the water. But we got some curvy back roads here. What do we got? Sorry, my phone's about to fall out of there. We got some nice curvy, not super curvy, but curvy enough where you can finally test it out. He does have this on premium fuel, so there's quite a bit of difference you can feel when you go from 87 to 93. Especially if you've been running 87 for a while, so you kind of know how the car feels. Switch over to 93, especially in these German cars. I know it's not a big, you don't gotta do it, but if you do it, they run so much better. In an American car, I haven't been able to really tell a difference with 93 compared to 87, but when I had a 328, which you guys have seen on the channel before, the previous owner had it running at 87, and it was a little weird. Then as soon as I put it on 91 or 93, it ran super good. It was like a brand new car. It felt amazing. But this car is smooth. It's got 78,000 on it, about hit 79,000 on it, and it's been holding up well. I think we've had this car for a little over a year now, and it's been no issues, and zero issues at all. He doesn't drive that. I think he's put maybe 10K on it. He drives, but not that much. But yeah. See a little bit of curves right here. We can kind of test it out. I did have an S4, and the S4 obviously drove a lot better than this, but I gotta say this transmission in, let's say, traffic, so much better. That dual clutch in the S4s and the S6s, anything that has that DCT transmission in it, can be a little funky. Here, give it a little. It's nothing quick, but she does a job for just an A4. It does the job perfectly. For here, to go to sport mode, you just simply click down on that with downshift. It just makes your throttle response a little better, and the transmission holds the rev, like right there, just hold the rev at 3,900. Compared to that in a normal drive, it would just shift it. But if you want to get out of it, just simply pull back again, and it goes out. Then you can shift it to the side and use manual, which is just up and down. So S4s are pretty nice because you can actually shift it with the paddles, but there's no paddles on here. It's a normal drive. Very smooth. Yeah, it's not a slouch by any means, but it's smooth, quick. It's what you want in a daily, right? Obviously, if you want an S4, that's gonna be, I think the S4 was a great daily when I had it. But this could also work. Like, I was actually looking at it, getting one of these too, because after he's owned it, I was kind of like, I don't ever want to own a non-S model of an Audi. And then he got this. I've driven it a few times. I'm like, damn, this is a great car. I understand why people buy these. These are probably trading around from, like, we got pretty low mileage on this one with a pretty good service history. Actually, I don't know, maybe it was a little spotty actually on the service history, but it wasn't a nothing like we're gonna scare you away. And I think we got this for 16-ish thousand, something around there, something around 16. You're not really gonna find these models anything over like 17, 18,000. You can find a lot of these for like $14,000, $15,000, which is it's a great car. Like, we're getting to the point now where you're able to get really nice cars for really good prices, but the maintenance comes with the price. Thankfully, on these cars, a lot of them are Volkswagen, so a lot of these parts are just simply Volkswagen parts, so price is a little more cheap on them. But if you just do everything yourself, really not that bad. In the beginning I showed you a lot of room in the engine bay, so anything in the engine, it's really not that difficult. You might have to remove the front clip to get some stuff, but once again, parts are readily available. They made a lot of these 2OTs. Prices are really not that expensive. I think this might be an S5 coming up. Yep, there's an S5. I've never seen a yellow convertible one. That is different. That is different. Great time to first see one for the first time in an Audi, reviewing an Audi for the first time. But yeah, we got the windows controlled. I really like this, how this is at an angle, you know? It kind of feels natural. Like I said, a lot of cars are kind of like flatter. This at an angle, I really love it. Really nice feel. This MMI system's not bad. It's pretty responsive. There is aftermarket stuff you can get to get Apple CarPlay on here, but I mean, if you're good with Bluetooth, you're good with Bluetooth. This dial can be a little funky. One shot, but it's not terrible. Not a terrible system. It's obviously aging with time. But the gauge cluster, I don't think it's a beautiful gauge cluster. Simple, easy, looks nice. I think that's where we're losing a little bit in the car industry, is all digital clusters, which can be nice, but something about the gauge, seeing the gauges clusters and having a beautiful gauge, is just, it beats digital every day. But I mean, there's digitals are pretty nice. I'm not gonna hate on them. I don't hate them, but the gauges are just really nice, especially in the S6, S7 models, where the gauge kind of poked out. It was kind of like a 3D effect. This is more like a 2D. It's like a 3D effect on the S6s and the S7s, the RS6, RS7. Those models, beautiful gauges. But yeah, we got the cruise control right here. So basically, turn it on, you kind of bump it to yourself, and then you just hit set on that. Speed up, hit that, speed up, speed down, down. And then to turn it off, you just simply push all the way away. That fully turns it off. And I really like the simplicity of this wheel. We got just our menu right here to go up and down, and then you got your volume control right here, and then your driver assist talk button. I would not use that in this car, to be honest. Probably useless. But I really like not having cruise control on your steering wheel itself. Right here, amazing. It's easy to get to. Your hand's already right there. It's not really out of reach, and it's off the steering wheel. So this was just a simple POV drive. Hoping to get more into this stuff, but basically time will tell. I would like to do it more, but yeah, we just basically have to see what happens. If this video does really well, I think I would almost have to, it'd be stupid not to do it. All my other videos have been doing very, very well. They've been holding up. Even I haven't posted like in a year, they've been holding up very well. I thank you to everybody who's been watching, who's been subscribing. I've gained like, I think like 10 subscribers in the last month. Granted, I'm at like 90 subscribers, but I've gained 10 in the last month, which is actually pretty impressive because I haven't uploaded a dang thing in a year. So I really thankful for that one. But yeah, that's where it's going to end it. So